And you're listening to WZRD 88.3 FM, The Wizard. We just finished listening to Motorhead off of the Ace of Spades LP. And Motorhead's a three-piece, just like Pure Intention is a three-piece. Thank you so much for sticking around.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.
Have you tried to get more members to make it a four-piece, or a three-piece is a perfect fit? Because that way it's easier to practice. And
in the early days, we almost got 4 people in the band.
We almost had a lead singer because none of us could sing, so we kind of had to improvise when we couldn't get a singer, so we just started doing it and figured it out as we went.
It was more of like we weren't confident in ourselves yet to sing in front of each other, so I felt like we were like, let's just get somebody else to sing. I think that's what it was.
No one had any previous singing experience before the band?
No.
No.
Probably just like us singing in our car, but like
Or the
or
shower.
the shower,
About it.
or
Never
on the
fun
toilet, but you know.
Christmas caroling.
Was it one of those like how do I sound?
Yeah.
Oh, you
Yeah.
sound pretty good.
Yeah.
How do I sound?
Yeah, exactly. No, he was
much.
Tim, our guitarist. He was the first one that kind of sang, and he would do like a really deep, like groggy. Like,
So I didn't know I didn't know what I was doing. And
sing like this.
yeah, I was like, we were just like, because we were like John said and Joe said, we weren't confident in our singing, so like I was just trying to make up ways to sing because like now I just do it how I want, but before I was like doing something like. I was like, I was like trying to. Oh, my throat was like always destroyed, and I'm glad I don't do it now.
You didn't want people to know that it was you, so you made your voice as
Probably, yeah, that too.
mystery.
And it's kind of rough because like if you want to do the growly voice, there's a technique to it. You just can't be doing it, and then you'll be like hoarse for the next day. You know?
Yeah.
Burn your voice out.
Exactly. Did anybody in the band take any formal musical training? Any musical classes?
You did, dude.
I did. So I started off playing like guitar like in 4th grade. My buddy at the time he made me join those like after school like band things, and then I was also taking music lessons for guitar, and then I was just playing. But I'll be honest with you, I never seriously practiced. And then once I hit like middle school, I kind of quit. And then I picked up back up junior year of high school for jazz band, but like I still didn't seriously practice. But in high school, it kind of got to my head. I was like the good guitarist, but I was like pretty bad. And then once I got to college, you expand, you meet new people, and I met other guitarists, and they just kicked my ass. And I was like, oh shit. And then I just started practicing from then. I'm like, okay, but I could do it. I'm like working on my technique again because I started doing a lot of rhythm.
I played percussion for 2 years at at our high school as well, but that was it.
I am 100% self-taught.
It's kind of hard, when in high school where if you join band, like, really, am I gonna play the trombone?
Yeah, right. No, yeah. And I also, it wasn't like I played the drum set. I played like the crash cymbals, like the 2 bit together, and then occasionally like a big old drum, and that was about it. I never knew how to play a drum kit when I joined the band. I've been learning as I go.
Like the toy chimp with the cymbals.
Yeah, exactly. You ever in Toy Story 3?
He's motioning right now. You can't see it on the radio.
So that's what makes you want to get a gong now, right? For your
Yeah,
drum
we
kit.
should.
Need to add another piece to the drum set. Neil Peart it.
Yeah.
So the band Pure Intention. Is there a reason why you hasn't put the S where everybody wants to put an S to it?
I don't know. Is there a reason, or is it just like it's not that?
Well, I don't know. I mean, we just decided on Pure Intention, and then everyone mislabels it, so we're just like,
It's kind of like a
Come on,
running
man.
joke, but to us it's just like we heard it like 80
It's kind of
million times
annoying.
already.
And then another thing we would hear in the early days is like, what's the name of your band? Oh, Pure Intention. They go, I've never had one of those. It's like, all right, well, cool, man.
For some reason in my head too, Pure Intentions just sounds like a 50s like doo-wop band.
Or like one of
you
those
know what I
Christian
mean?
rock bands.
Yeah.
The Pure Intentions.
Yeah, like it just doesn't sound like a punk band, but like Pure
Intention, it could sound
does,
like-
and honestly,
yeah.
it
Kinda,
makes it changes
maybe,
in my
yeah.
opinion.
Like you mentioned, it does give a different vibe. Like you
Yeah.
mentioned, you hear the S at the end, the Hollies, or you
exactly.
think of
I expect us to come out like suits and like I'll just like play little songs, but sometimes.
High strapping.
Yeah.
Jazz strapping.
So you have a show coming up at in Woodstock at a skate shop.
Yeah, that's on Saturday. Should be pretty cool. We've never played with any of those bands. I've seen the one band, Rotting King, live like twice. I think they're really, really cool metal, System of a Down influenced stuff. It's I like them a lot, so I'm excited to finally play with them.
So you don't mind playing like branching outside of just the the punk or hardcore genre.
Absolutely not. I think anything with the guitar that sounds dirty and awesome is cool by me. I mean, whatever.
And I think our music too at least has like, from like every song we've written and played, I think we at least have something for everyone.
Yeah, I definitely think we touch on a lot of bases when it comes to different types of music and like the rock umbrella.
Yeah,
like I
like-
feel like we're not just like punk. Like I feel like we have like the bluesy song at the end.
Yeah,
and
like
then,
don't get me wrong, I love
heavy.
punk, but it's like, you know, sometimes you want to do something a little different. So
Yeah,
I think
some spice.
you know, we kind of branch out to other stuff like, you know, garage rock, a little blues, you know, something like that. But we still kind of make it like us still.
When you started off the band, was it like looking for punk drummer, looking for punk bass player?
No, it
looking
was-
for AC/DC cover band
Yeah.
members.
Basically.
Yeah, our guitarist wanted us to be an AC/DC cover band. That was his.
Well, yeah,
Or no, an airborne
influenced
an airborne
influenced
cover
by
band.
Angus. Just very simple rock.
yeah, I don't know. At that point, it was like, I think I was still very into like the classic rock, hard
Yeah,
rock,
we
and
all
then
were, I think.
thanks to Joe, you know, Joe is a really one of the reasons, and John too, was, you know, why I expanded my music taste. And they just, I don't know. I think Joe just introduction to punk just helped me just push it completely out in a way.
Does Pure Intention have any desire to do an AC/DC cover in the future?
Oh, we have.
We have.
We have
We've done
before in
few.
the early
We've
days,
done.
but
We've
maybe
done what? We've done Whole Lot of Rosie,
TNT,
Little
Let There Be
Lover.
Rock.
and even Little Lover. That's
Deep
off the
Cut.
Deep
first
Track.
album.
Wow, deep track, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe we'll bring one out again. Why not?
I guess it's good that you weren't the AC/DC band, because then one of you would have to dress up like Angus.
Schoolboy, yeah.
Yeah.
The schoolboy outfit.
We wear some pretty wacky outfits,
Yeah,
though. I
we-
think we've topped him.
We went through a phase where we were like, we need to wear outfits.
Elf.
Like matching outfits in all of our shows.
We
And
went
it
as-
was funny when we did it, but we kind of noticed that we didn't play tight because we were kind of like banking on the fact that we were dressed up. Like we dressed up as the
Scooby Doo.
That was
yeah.
a good show though.
Yeah, but
That
like
was a good show.
I don't. I remember like in my head, I was just like, we dressed funny. I don't remember like, oh, I played
How we
really good.
played, yeah.
Yeah.
But, like versus like the ones where it's just like wear whatever. I remember like we played really good.
We played
in the pocket.
in the pockets
Yeah.
pocket.
Yeah.
The hot pocket.
Well, last
Red
week you
Vest.
guys played the Cubby Bear.
Yeah.
And did you like, oh, we have to dress up nice because we're playing a decent venue?
Well,
Yeah.
John did wear a suit.
I wore a suit, but I was
And
trying,
Elvis
I was
glasses.
trying to emulate Elvis, so
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought it would.
So you did dress up.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. But it wasn't because of the cover. I was just like, I'm wearing the suit no matter what. So
Yeah. Now it's like, you know, just wherever you want, but don't look like you just like roll out of bed or walk right off the street.
And then I'm looking at the picture. You did wear the rock star sunglasses as well with the
Yeah.
drum kit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I was full Elvis mode that night.
Was it difficult playing with sunglasses on?
To be honest with you, they fell off maybe about 30 seconds into the first song, and I tried to put them on as many songs as I could, and they would just fall off immediately. Because I shake my head a lot when I play, because I feel like I don't know. I don't know why I move around so much. It just like gets it gets my energy up, so I play quicker. But maybe I'm just tiring myself out.
And then just looking at the Facebook, you also have it must be the green room of the Cubby Bear.
Yeah, that was cool.
That was honestly the highlight.
That was the highlight. Free
Yeah.
beer and food. It was pretty
It
awesome.
was the first like rock star experience for us. So like, oh,
Yeah,
Oh,
okay,
wow,
like,
this is cool.
complimentary nachos. There's a piece of paper that said our name on the door. We were like, oh my god, we made
Yeah,
it.
we hit the big time.
there was water bottles and some beer in the fridge. We're like, whoa,
Water bottle.
Yeah, and even behind you guys, there's a neon sign that says Artist Lounge.
Artist
which
Lounge.
Is,
Yeah,
which is
that's
like,
like
whoa.
spectacular.
Like,
I thought it was in here. I was like, what?
No, not here. I was like in the Cubby Bear, Cubby Bear picture,
yeah.
It was definitely an experience. It was definitely very cool. But I mean, the fact that it was on a Thursday just was like, if we were playing on a Saturday, we would have been like, that was the craziest thing ever.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot
Yeah.
more people would have came, but it was still fun. We had family and friends there, and
It's good for the resume. At the
yeah,
end.
just
Yeah.
to say we got to play there. Like a lot of great acts have played there, so it's pretty cool.
Well, yeah, now that, when your manager sends out your bio, you can say, as featured at the Cubby Bear.
Exactly.
yeah,
Joe is
that's
our
Joe,
manager, our best
manager
player.
Joe Ostrich.
Oh,
Do
geez.
you come up with a fake name for the manager when you send out?
Don Magic Wand.
And what's nice is you can take, you get your cut for being, the guitar player, and then you get your cut for being the manager. So,
No, we still split it. They still take my money. They pick my pocket.
No, we all have we have a band account.
Yeah.
No, we don't split it. It all
Not a
goes-
lot of money on it, but
Yeah,
have
we
a bank
usually
account.
We've spent a lot of it. It's not like we
on costumes too, so it's a good thing we stopped.
We spent $37 on like an elf hand puppet.
yeah,
wasn't it?
Alf, the 1980s
We
Alf.
didn't even bring it on stage, and then we spent
It's in my closet.
for St. Patrick's Day. We bought a bunch of fake doubloons in a little
Bunch of coins. No.
bucket. Yeah,
bunch of-
coins.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and,
I'd say our band funds go 40% stuff we don't really need, 40% stuff costumes, and the 15% goes to Taco Burrito King. And the last 5% we keep in the band fund.
Yeah. No. It's and then also concert tickets. I'm pretty sure we.
Oh, yeah,
I'm pretty sure we spent our band money on Stone Temple Pilots tickets. I'm not even kidding.
Hey, you know what? As long as you're making something out of it, I guess it's worth
exactly.
it.
Yeah.
You know, Taco Burrito King isn't cheap anymore. So.
No, it's
nothing
pricey.
is.
Cheese quesadillas were a little bit greasy last time I went there too.
I don't know. I always have a solid plate there. Pretty mean plate.
Taco Burrito King, if you're listening.
Yeah, that's
Endorse us.
our unofficial sponsor.
You guys played Taco Burrito King, not Taco Burrito King.
I mean, they want us to play. We'll do it.
Punk rock tacos. So yeah.
That was fun.
Honestly,
I don't
that's
have
like
a single bad thing to say
top-
about that. That was awesome.
I want to say top 3, but I have to think more. Definitely top 5.
That was a great show. Everyone was really welcoming. Everyone liked us. It was. It sounds good in there. It's cool. Good food.
There's something about like getting a bunch of like 20 and like 18-year-olds to mosh because that's what they want to do. But to get into a room of like 30 and up and to get them to mosh,
Yeah, we're talking about like the
just
old
like-
school punks.
Yeah,
Like,
people that have been around, they've seen probably thousands of bands, and then for them to come up to us after and be like, "Yo, that was awesome," that like means a lot. You know, so
yeah.
It's always cool where people recognize like, oh man, it's a young band. I'd never heard of these guys, but yet tell them, hey.
And some
you
people
guys did
don't.
it.
Some people are like closed-minded to like the newer generation doing it. Like, oh, you weren't around when it started, you can't do it. And, but
Yeah.
people that welcome it with open
some
arms.
people just try to gatekeep it, and it's like,
yeah,
But
stop.
you need new blood.
exactly.
The music is hardly going to evolve now just because everything's been done almost. So, I mean, you need new blood. If you want people to keep on playing punk rock, you need new kids. You can't be,
Exactly.
seeing 60-year-old men on stage anymore.
yeah.
They can't move.
They can't move, exactly.
Vince Neil can barely talk. He's
not punk rock.
Well, he's still.
Oh, they covered Sex Pistols.
Yeah,
so-
one of the band members wearing a Joan Jett shirt. Did you?
I did go to that show. It was awesome.
And of course, Joan Jett was probably the best out
Oh
of
yeah,
all of them.
100%,
I heard
100%.
you were talking good things about Poison.
Poison was actually very good. They surprised me. I've never really been a fan, but they are very tight live.
Brett
Wha-
Michaels?
Brett Michaels, yeah.
What's the age range in the band of Pure Intention?
Well,
We are all
we're all the
21
same
years
age.
old
Yeah, we all
currently.
went to high school together. so-
You're
21?
21. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's basically really young. So
Yeah.
so yeah, I mean, you mentioned Poison. I mean, when they hit big, you guys weren't even born yet.
No,
It just-
yeah. The only
I
song
wasn't
know
a
that-
twinkle in my mother's eye.
I only know Nothing But a Good Time, and I actually didn't even know that song because heard that song because of Rock of Ages, the movie that came out with like Tom Cruise. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That's the first time I heard that song. I didn't know it was an actual song before that. But Poison, shout out.
And then when someone's wearing a Joan Jett, someone's wearing a Kiss. Are you? Were you a big Kiss fan, or are you a Kiss fan?
Our guitarist is more of a big Kiss
Yeah,
guy than I
I'm
am.
big
but
on Ace Frehley.
I like wearing band shirt or like just like
He's a poser.
pop culture shirts.
You got to do
I
this.
say-
Three songs.
We've covered Strutter, and I sang that one because you couldn't. So I don't think I'm a poser anymore.
You need to do the
Okay.
thing like, all right, name 5 Kiss songs.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
Name every member.
Yeah, exactly. Even the fake,
the fake ones,
kisses. Yeah.
Who's the Moon Man? Was it Moon Man or Star Man?
Spaceman.
Space
Space Ace.
Maybe I'm a poser.
Space with Ace. He's replaced by Fake Frehley.
Don't get Tim started.
People look back on Kiss and they're like, they're like, man, they actually kind of suck. So I mean,
So I personally love Kiss, and I saw Lars Fredriksson of Rancid at Reggie's, and he was covering "Coming Home" by Kiss, and he was going on about how Kiss influenced him throughout the years, and he's like, all right, I'm gonna cover this one. It's called "Coming Home," and I just go, yeah, and nobody else does anything. Just looked at me like I was an idiot.
yeah, I'm sure Lars probably looked at you like, there's somebody that knows.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I think you got to respect what came before. Like a lot of the punk rock wouldn't exist without the big corporate dad rock bands, I guess, because it was a response to what they did. So
And I guess one of your slogans is what? Your dad's favorite
your
band.
dad's favorite band. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when we're very hard rock.
That's when we're doing our hard rock stuff.
Do your dads like your band? Have they checked you guys
Our
out?
dads do enjoy us. Yeah.
Our dad, all of our parents have been supportive of it. Like we were camped up in my basement for a while playing.
We started
there.
in my garage.
Yeah, so our guitarist dad drove to U of I with us. And
Oh, wow.
sat in a frat house with us while we played. So
Yeah, used my mom's van as the band van.
yeah. But no, yeah, our
Did they play it cool and sit in the back and like let you guys do your thing? And instead of,
my dad sometimes moshes. Like,
You started the first ever Pure Intention mosh pit.
Yeah. City Limits
and
Sports
City
Bar.
Limits Sports Bar right by Norwich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet he showed those kids, right?
And they didn't want to pay us.
It was my dad, Kamal, and then my sister. That's who was in that mosh.
Yeah.
Pit.
And they didn't want to pay us. And then John's dad shook the guy
my-
down.
yeah.
Oh, wow.
we agreed to play a free show there, and then my dad went up there and he was like, "Come on, we can't let him play a free show." And he shook the guy down. He was like, "How much do you have on you?" He's like, 100. He's like, "That's gonna do."
Well, yeah. I mean, if there's people drinking, you know,
Exactly. Playing the slots.
We
come
did
on.
get some people in there, so it wasn't like,
We actually
empty.
made the bartender's ears bleed.
wow,
Supposedly.
Supposedly.
That's
I cannot
good.
work, my ears are bleeding.
You should have filmed it, and
Right.
it could have been your next music video.
documentary here. We don't even have a music video. We should do that. That would be fun, but it's a lot of work.
We tend to be a little bit lazy
You,
sometimes.
you guys have music written.
Yes.
Do you plan on going to the studio sometime and perfecting the Pure Intention sound?
I don't know if we've ever really perfected it. We have recorded. I think the new recordings that we have coming out next week are very good and very
They're the best we have, I think.
best we have, and probably the closest to what
Our
we want
live
to
sound.
capture, and closest to our live sound. So
we
we
still-
recorded that at Park Street Studios in Elgin. That was an awesome experience. So I mean, yeah, we got some stuff coming out this year that should be pretty close to how we want it.
Yeah, and I think we still like change our sound just a little bit once in a while. Just like want to do something a little different.
Yeah.
I mean, me personally, like I'm always switching out pedals or something. I kind of stuck with the same thing for now, but always like trying out different stuff.
See, the studio time is it's nice where you can sort of experiment and like you have your live
Yeah.
sound, and then yet when you go in the studio, you can say, oh, you know what, add some organ or add some,
Right, yeah.
sweeten
And
this to it.
the nice thing about today, all the technology, you could if you don't like it, just take it out.
Yep.
You know, want to add something, just add it in. No need to go back and re-record everything as long as the bass is there.
The thing is, though, I feel like if we were like signed to a label and they gave us like 24-hour access, we would be in there and we would be perfectionists. But since money is tight, we kind of just book like 6 hours, and then we
Yeah.
go in there and
We-
rush through as much as we can.
Yeah,
just to
Rush
get it
through,
done.
argue, and then perfect.
The first song we record is always top tier, and then like the next one we're just like, screw it, leave it in.
Yeah,
and it's
I mean-
like we just kind of we don't want to like go back to
But
like.
I also think mistakes add to it. It's a lot, it's missing nowadays, the rawness and
It gives it like a human touch.
yeah,
human
well, and
element,
it's
yeah.
like the mistakes that like only we would notice. Like not something where it's like, oh, that sounds bad. Something where it's like you didn't play that one part. It's like, who cares?
yeah.
And sometimes our mistakes sound a little cool.
Unless you have a mega fan that's been to every show. And
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
right.
the
That's
guitar
not
is
how you do-
different.
He's playing it on the 13th fret instead of the 14th.
So
So if people want to check you guys out, when's the next gig?
Saturday.
Yeah, it'll be this Saturday at Warp Core, a skate shop in Woodstock. And then we're actually hitting the road. It's a sorry excuse for a tour, but we're calling it a tour. We're playing in Kentucky,
Thank you, Backroom.
Iowa, Madison, just, around the Midwest. It's very loose, and we're still figuring out how we're going to get there. But
Yeah, I was going to say, do you have a van or you
No.
can drive? And
No.
my girlfriend's going to drive me.
I'm seeing how Uber is gonna cost now. Okay.
But
Might
yeah, that's
walk.
like end of July and early August. So we still
We
got
gotta
to
start
post.
somewhere,
We got to post the dates. But yeah, I mean, our goal is to get a van and hit every state.
So
50 states,
All of them.
Alaska and
Hawaii. We'll drive to Hawaii.
You got to rent a boat and drive.
Yeah. The Wisconsin Ducks.
So have you played outside of the Chicagoland area, or is this going to be the first time?
no,
you're
we played
Our first show was a talent show.
Yeah,
at,
at my school.
His school in
Iowa. In Iowa. So we made our debut in Iowa. So we have a big fan base over
And
there.
then we played the North Woods
Wisconsin.
in Wisconsin. So it was a bunch of rednecks.
And we played a country bar.
And we played a country bar in Rockford, Illinois, which
And did you know it was a country bar? Or just
Oh, he knew. He knew. Tim knew.
You ever seen the Blues Brothers where they come to the country bar and we're like, oh, we're not country Bob and whoever. That was basically what happened.
yeah, except we didn't know Rawhide, so we bombed.
Well, they
There was
liked it when we
maybe-
did
there was
ZZ Top.
There was maybe 5 people in there when we got there, and there was one woman left, and Yeah.
And they kicked us out halfway
Yeah,
through.
They said you guys can leave, and we're like,
They still
okay.
paid us though, so that
Yeah,
was
we
cool.
got
cool.
paid first, so we could have.
We cashed that check
Yeah.
immediately. We're like, they're gonna void the check.
Some bars will give you, PBR. Did they give you moonshine? You're like, here, first class of
No,
moonshine is
I
on us.
bought a burger.
Yeah, no hospitality
No
for us.
complimentary. But yeah, that was an experience.
The whole band has been an experience, a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The bad shows are honestly kind
We
of
look
funny.
back at
We,
them and laugh at them.
yeah, we played a storage unit.
We call it the attitude incident.
Yeah, and we played Attitude by Misfits, and
Some person went through a wall of a storage unit and took the wall down.
no one knows who started the pit. It's like the Chicago fire. You're going to hear a bunch of different stories on how that happened, but someone started it, and someone went through somebody's storage unit wall, and
And that night will go down. what's the saying?
in history.
History or not infamy? What's
Did you guys have to pay for the damage? Or?
No, because
Not that I know of.
Yeah, we were like, we need to get the hell out of here.
Hey, that's what
We
what
didn't
you
do
do.
what the crowd did.
But
Wait,
we
let's
also-
leave before cops
I'm
come.
pretty sure that was the one show that I didn't bring my drum kit. I was like, I'm using somebody else's so I can get out of here when we're done.
Sounds good. What's the best, social media site that's, updated for Pure Intention?
I would say Instagram. And Facebook also does, but Instagram we post
Instagram has
frequently
more
on
of
it.
our everyone who follows us. Facebook's more like I guess
Facebook's more professional, I would
Yeah.
say. But
We're
Instagram-
more active and like kind of mess around on Instagram.
We post a lot, like on Instagram stories. We post a lot of just like funny stuff,
Goofy.
Yeah,
yeah.
to kinda
Facebook's kind
interact
of like
with
for those
fans.
people who just don't have Instagram and then they just happen to have Facebook. So it's like all right, just follow us on there.
We'll put all the shows on Facebook, but if you want to see like pictures of
you want-
us playing and
Yeah,
stuff,
videos.
if you want to see like us like how
Go
we
to-
are, it's like
If you want to see
follow
some
us on
nasty
Instagram.
underwear, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, right, yeah. That's the cover of our
Man,
next few songs.
that took us so long to figure out how to make those underwear nasty. We were trying to figure out like how to put these in dirt. And we
So
just
then
couldn't.
Tim went to the bathroom and
Yeah,
He
went
put
to
the
town on
Taco
that.
Burrito King first.
Hey,
Had a big plate there.
sounds good. We've been talking with Pure Intention on WZRD. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
thank you.
Have a good night. Thanks.